Hey, YouTubers, Tazman here, bringing you another episode of Tazman's AI Dungeon. So I've been doing a lot of experimenting I've been in my paid account. I probably have gone just really quickly through maybe 30 to 40 scenarios and adventures. Not going really in depth in them, but seeing how creators actually do different things. And I noticed an interesting thing which gave me an idea. And it seems to work, but now that I'm going to do this with you guys watching, it's not going to work. I know it's not going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. So I was doing some testing in the She Slaps You scenario here. You also notice I got a new little thing. I don't know. Can you actually see? Yeah, I unlocked a new one. It was this one right here. Um, but anyway, so like I said, I know this isn't going to work like I wanted to, but I did test it and it worked when I did it. And I can actually show you that it did work. So as you can see here, what I have done is, remember up here, I was saying, oh yeah, maybe we could make it know that this is a text or a thought or something like that by doing the asterisk and then a quote and then whatever you're going to do, and then the asterisk and a quote. And I don't know if it's still up here. It does not look like, I think because it didn't work, I ended up saying, okay, that didn't work as good as I was hoping. Um, so I did find a way that seems to actually do more what we want. And for some reason, it works best if you put it down here in the author's note. And here you can actually see, I don't want to show too much info. I don't know if I could do this without showing too much info. Come on, just one. If I do this, can I? No, I can't. All right, maybe I can. Oh, actually, no, actually, this is fine. But I have made some changes. So let me make sure. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit Control C and we're going to paste it in here. So what I found, and I did some testing, and the way I tested it, because we know that if we just put an asterisk right in here, watch this not work, or it will do what I wished it did. So last time we did the asterisk, just as the first thing, it causes this weird error. And of course, it didn't do it this time. It's so unpredictable what AI is going to do. But what I was thinking is, what if there was a way we could actually separate, say, things that are communications through texts, messenger, web searches, and things like that. So I came up with this idea saying that sentences, if I just use the little the caret, because how often are you going to use that in just random sentences? But if I use I think that's called caret, if I enclose a sentence with that this is going to be treated as text, phone communications. That's not the one I did. Hold on. I don't think I updated my other one. So give me 1 second. There's only one edition, so it's not that big of a deal. Let me go here. Paste it in my Obsidian. And now I'll paste it here. It's not that much different, but I wanted to also have it so that, if I say I'm pulling up a web search, I want this to signify that the caret and a caret out, enclosing a sentence will be treated as text, phone communication. So if I'm talking on the phone, web searches and messaging services such as MSN Messenger, Discord, all that fun stuff. And then I thought using the tilde, which also isn't one that's commonly used, but it kind of is wavy. And I thought, well, yeah, that could be like brain waves or something like that. So this would be treated as inner thoughts. And I'm not 100% sure if I need to specify that other characters can't see those or hear those thoughts. But what I wanted to show you here is it actually seemed to work, at least this time. So here you'll notice that this is under this, it's a phone communication, text, web search, or messaging service. And I didn't say specifically who I was actually doing it. I didn't, like I did up here, I think where somewhere up here I actually said, you know, I wanted to specify or make it seem like I was talking to Sarah, because Chelsea's here with me. So this actually worked, where I did the caret and I said, what are you doing right now? Where are you at? Caret. And it actually took it saying, oh, this is someone that is not here. And so here you can see it says Sarah response comes immediately. Her typing quick and frantic, and then she says where she actually is. So really excited that that worked properly. And then I was like, okay, well, let's now that we know that the caret thing works, let's go ahead and try this. And then I added another one saying, okay, so this is me now thinking, what was Sarah? Oh, I don't know how to spell wearing. W-E-A-R. What was Sarah wearing today? Seem to pick it up, but as you can see, it is now looking at it as it is my inner thoughts. We don't have Chelsea chiming in saying, oh, Sarah was wearing this, that, the other, or Sarah even chiming in. It actually says, you recall Sarah arrived at the coffee shop in her usual fitted black blazer over. So it worked, guys, it worked. I'm so excited about that. Is it going to work every single time? I seriously doubt it. The other thing that I was thinking is, I think I have, well, it's not this one. I'm going to put it up here. And I think I went over this one saying it'd be really nice if when new NPCs are introduced into a thing, I created this and it didn't seem to work very well. So, wait, no, that was the wrong one. Control Z. That's the one that's below it. So Control C. I'm going to put just a couple extra carriage returns in here so you can see it. So when NPCs are introduced, give a brief description of them, including their looks, body type, eye color, a unique quirk, age, hair color, and style. Also, generate a last name for them if they do not already have one. Avoid giving too many NPCs the same last name. And this kind of seemed to work. It didn't do all that stuff, which was kind of annoying. So I don't know if this is going to work at all. So let's say uh, a female enters. I don't know, a female enters the room you are in. Maybe I don't know if that'll work. I don't even know if I'm in a room. I mean, we hit continue so many times. So if I do this, let's see if it does any of this description stuff. So door swing opened, revealing Sarah. No, I don't want it to be Sarah. Dang it. All right, let's have another person enter. So yeah, because that, yeah, okay. Oh, actually, maybe I need to do it as a story element. So a woman, W-O, a woman that you have not met before enters the room and Sarah leaves. So I can keep talking with her in text. And Sarah. Is that the Sarah? It's not Sara, right? Yeah, Sarah goes back to the, what was it, diner? Diner. All right. So now we have that. Let's see what it does here. Sarah comes into the room and then walks away. So I'm gonna, just so I remember, I'm gonna switch this back to do. All right, so let's see what we have. A stranger who has just entered is an older woman, probably in her 40s with short graying hair. So it is giving a little bit, but it's not telling me a name or anything like that, right? Which in this case, that makes sense. It wouldn't show you her name. Her presence feels almost intrusive. So let's see, let's look at what it actually has. So a woman in her 40s. So as you can see here, we have age. So it gave us the age. Let's see, probably in her 40s. Hair sharp, or graying hair. So it gave us our hair color. Didn't really give us style, but it actually did give eye color. So that's good. It's also giving us, does this say what they're wearing? No, I don't think this actually says anything about what they're wearing. Dun. So it gave us what she's wearing, exuding quiet authority. So that's actually pretty good. I'm going to just ask her who she is. Who are you? Question mark. So we're going to ask her what her name is, and I'm going to show you this other thing that worked, and hopefully it will keep working for us. So I'm the one who's been tracking you. Yeah, what's your name? The woman tilts her head slightly, regarding you with a measured expression. She doesn't answer immediately, instead, letting the question hang between you. Her eyes flick to Chelsea for the briefest second before returning to yours. Silence doing. I'm the one who's been tracking you. That sounds more man. I'm the one who's been tracking you, she finally says. Or more accurately, I'm the one who's been tracking the anomalies in this simulation. That's terrible. She steps forward. So she's not saying you're the one causing them, aren't you? Well, probably because I just hit return a lot. Um, I'm going to ask her if she has a name. Do you have a name? Because this other thing, oh, you have to spell name right. Name. Do you have a name? Yes, honey. The woman exhales slowly, as if considering whether to humor you or not. Then, with a Dr. Vell. Okay. So, obviously, she doesn't. Actually, I'm interested if this will actually work properly, because this other thing that once again I put in the author's note, because that seems to be where it actually works the best. We're going to put it right here. It says generate a last name if they don't have one, but it also says, I don't think it says anything about generating a first name. Now I'm a little nervous about doing this, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hit C, and I'm going to show you what it is. So what I've done here is, so when you type /DESC and a name, so when DESC is used, give a description of the NPC that is named. So I'm giving, for example, their first name. That's why I'm wondering if it'll work with Dr. Vell here. Uh, give details in a list format. Give their body type, eye color, unique quirk, which actually has worked really good. I've liked that. Age, height, current outfit, hair color, and style. Generate a unique last name for them if they do not already have one. Avoid giving too many NPCs the same last name. Also give an occupation, and if the NPC is a student at a school/university, include what they are majoring in. If the NPC is a student and has a job, give both pieces of information. Now, I haven't tested that very last part because I was noticing it was actually doing one or the other. So let's go see what it does with Dr. Vell, because I wonder if it'll think of that as her first name and not generate a last name. I don't know. So we're gonna do /DESC, and we're gonna say I'm just gonna do Dr. Vell and see what it does. So we're gonna hit end. Oh, I did that in say. I don't know if it does it when I do say. I think that's just gonna say /Dr. Vell. kind of maybe did. I don't know. I'm going to change this. Actually, I'm going to copy this because I'm a slow typer, as you guys know. And I'm going to hit erase. Then I'm going to do take a turn, and I'm going to change it to do. Now, it doesn't always put it in this list that I found, but if I hit retry or I delete it and then go back up, sometimes I can get it to actually do it. So we have DSC Dr. Vel as our do. So this is a do action now. I'm really curious if this is going to work. Dr. Vel stands in quiet confidence, her posture straight but not stiff. She's not particularly tall, maybe 5'4" at most, but her presence fills the room. Nonetheless, her dark graying hair is cropped short, framing. So you can see it's giving me a lot of that information. She wears a simple black coat, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to hit erase and then hit continue again and see if we get something else. I'm not 100% sure if hitting retry does better. I just wish it would have gave us an NPC with a first name. Maybe I should ask her first name. Let's hit retry and see if that does anything different. Dr. Vel. So 5-3. So I mean it is kind of doing it, I guess. Keep retrying. Give me a list, please. Maybe maybe I have to have someone else come in. How about a girl, a different girl, because I don't want it to be Sarah again. So let's go story. A differe, different girl, a Gil, a GIR girl from, oh my gosh, I'm a terrible typer. FR from the DINER diner comes into the room and says, can I say says, hi, my name is, hi. Oh, I need this comma. Hi, my name is. Now I think because the verbiage of the AI thing, that if you leave mid sentence like this without a period or anything, it should continue it. Um, I have noticed that it really gets weird with opening and closing parentheses, not parentheses, uh, quotes, double quotes and stuff. So let's see what this does. Kayla. Okay. Hi, my name is Kayla. So that actually worked. So I was just wondering if you were Sandra. Yes, I was actually. I am. Dr. Valtenses. Okay, so maybe this will work. So now we actually have Kayla, who has a first name. It didn't seem to work with last name. Maybe I could figure out some verbiage to do that. But how often do you only get a last name? I guess you could always say, and what's your first name or something like that and get that. So let's hope we can get some information on Kayla. Please work /DESC and we're in do. And we'll do Kayla. KAY LA. And hit go. Come on. Impress my viewers. Make them go, that is totally cool, please. No, of course you're not going to do it the way I wanted. Kayla is tall, athletic woman, early 20s. So it is giving the stuff. It's not, did I not have bulleted list? I thought or in list format. So it is saying that. Let's hit retry. I know I can get it to do it. Come on, Kayla. Now, one thing I did notice is it will sometimes like change the information. So the reason I did this way with the list and everything is so you could copy that and then go put it into a story card. And of course, it's not doing I'm going to hit erase again and hit continue. DSC Kayla. Did I put a period? Maybe that might be something. I don't know. I'm going to hit erase real quick. I'm going to get rid of the period. Maybe I put that there because it's not a sentence. I have no idea if this will do anything, to tell you the truth. Please just work once for me. I hit erase, continue. Come on. You're going to work. You're going to give me that list. The funny thing is in my testing on other worlds or other, not worlds, but other adventures, it worked most of the time. I'm going to hit retry a couple times. Maybe that'll do it. And it's definitely giving me more information about her. But it's not quite doing it the way I told it to. I mean, one thing, it should be generating like a last name. It was working so good though. I promise, guys. Come on. Come on, Kayla. Retry 6. I almost feel like it might be better to delete it and then go off of that because hitting continue bases it off of that specifically, although retry probably does too. But I mean, it is actually giving us more of the information, which is good. I'm gonna try this some more. And we're at 21 minutes. Come on, just once. Just once, please. I don't think I need anything else there. Just one time. I wonder if maybe there's something in here that actually changes it so it can't do the list. I never thought of that. Please give me a description of Kayla. And it is giving us a lot of the information, but it's really nice when it actually does it the way I'm telling you it does. And it's just like, no, I'm sorry, Taz, I'm not gonna do what you want. Especially because you're recording. You're really just gonna make me cry, aren't you? No. I mean, it's not even saying specifically like a last name or anything else. This one makes me want to cry a little bit. Come on. All right, I'm only gonna do. I'll do this till it hits 10, and then we'll just say no. It's kind of giving us. I mean, it's giving what she's wearing. It's not generating the last name. That's pretty obvious there. But it is actually generating a lot more information, which is kind of nice. And it keeps talking about Dr. Vell. And the times I've done it, it's just strictly that person. I copy it, put it in a story card, format it so it looks nicer, and then go delete this and the previous one, and everything is good. But it just does not like me today. All right. Well, anyway, you guys try it. Let me know if it works. Maybe because I didn't do it since I did this part down here that says generate the school university. I don't remember if I actually did that, but it's kind of cool that you can actually set up some things like this to give you a description uh, down here, because that definitely didn't seem to work at all up here, but it seems to be working pretty good down here. And I'm really excited that the thought thing here, like I could say, you know, You don't actually have to have any spaces in there or anything. It can be right up against the beginning. I could say, I wonder what Kayla's last name is. Now watch, she's gonna talk and then it's gonna screw everything up. I'm painting myself in a corner. I wonder what Kayla's last name is the other is. There we go. And then another tilde thing. Oh, now the other thing you need to do, and this is actually a good point because it's going to be here. Sometimes you have to format it as your not I. You always want to use the you. So uh, Kayla shift, she's waiting for an answer. Oh, I guess someone's waiting for an answer. Fader is da da da. So here you can see, I mean, this obviously I'm not gonna do anything super big, but it seems to be working once again where it's not actually talking about Kayla. We're gonna take a shot in the dark real quick. I'm gonna say do again. Maybe I could do Chelsea or something. Desscchelsea. Just give give me a list format of someone. I don't care who. Sarah, maybe. You suck. All right. Well, try it out. Let me know how it works for you. If you figure out any other cool things, feel free to let me know. I'm gonna quickly go look at our comments. What was our last episode? I've actually been getting quite a few comments on my Dungeon AI, which I'm ecstatic. I love getting comments about it. So our last one was 16. So let's see if I have any. I have a 14, 14, 13. So yeah. And that's 8 days ago. I'm 13. This is great, man. I've been testing things on AI Dungeon as well. For the character creation, multiple choice thing was always kind of daunting. Keep up the amazing work. I don't remember if I read that last time, but that's from Ghost_Snipe. All the other ones from that I did read. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Click that little notification bell. Join my Discord channel. Tell other people about my channel. Have them check it out. If they like what they see, they can sub. We grow the channel. Everybody wins in that case. And yeah, that is it, my friends. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye. I was like, oh, maybe it'll do it just as I say bye. It didn't. Bye.